6-3, 7-6.
James Selenach, Miss Makarova. 2-6, 6-3, 6-9.
Well, that was action from the Wimbledon Championship, Day 7. Highlights for you there. And well, there's a lot to talk about today, and we're going to start from the obvious. Rafael Nadal is out. So his name will not be on that trophy. World number one, Rafael Nadal crashed out, and Australian 19-year-old was responsible for his ouster.
Nick Kyrgios.
Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios.
Nick Kyrgios. Kyrgios, yeah, that's the name. Nodi, were you surprised with this one? Well, he tends to struggle on grass, but you still don't expect him to crash out in the especially against somebody outside the top 100.
Yes, the way he cruised in the previous one, he has to struggle to at least at one point. It's a close fight, and when you have a situation where you should have cleared up game as quickly as possible, and you have to struggle, that's the point you can't allow that to stretch too far, because you discover that at one point you have some of those major upsets, and Nadal has fallen under the heat of those major upsets. And Nick Kyrgios, 19-year-old. Number 144 is an Australian, and 7-6, 5-7, 7-6, 6-3 victory over the world number one. And I think the last time was
a moment he's going to treasure.
Was it close to 20 years, more than I think close to more than 20 years, close to 20 years ago that we have someone under.
In 92, actually.
Yeah,
in 1992.
So
it was the last time
a
world number one was defeated by somebody outside the top 100.
Top 100. Exactly. So another has fallen for that. But for a player like Roger Federer, because the draw pitted him with Nadal in the semi-final, so he should be happy with it because he knows, of course, after this game, Kyrgios will take on Milos.
I understand. Nobody wants to be in Nadal's half.
Nobody wants to be in Nadal's half.
But he's gone. It's gone, and some will rejoice, but it doesn't count for much. A lot of players are through to the semi-final. I mean, to the quarterfinals. Let's look at some of the names that are through. Grigor Dimitrov,
Dimitrov.
True as well. Roger Federer, Stanislas Wawrinka, Milos Raonic defeated Kei Nishikori. Kei Nishikori, most of us thought is going to be the next big thing. You know, I put Kei Nishikori, Grigor Dimitrov, and Dolgopolov in that bracket, but of course, it's not working. But talk about the guys. Any surprises on day 8?
Yeah, apart from the surprise of
Nadal.
The
guys you expect.
Guys you're expecting are there: Wawrinka, Federer, Djokovic, and the Murray, who has been taken to defend his Wimbledon title. So it's just the guys that are there. But in the female side.
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
So
I was going to get to that.
I wanted to say something concerning Kyrgios. 19-year-old did the impossible today. Actually went toe-to-toe with Rafael Nadal. It's as if he had a number of Rafael Nadal in his hands. And, it just reminds me of the time. I wasn't born then, but then I read stories and I watched videos as well of a certain Boris Becker, 1986, same competition. coming in from the ranks. He was just a nobody at that time, but then he became the youngest person to win it at that time. So let's just
players make their name defeating the top guns, and some of them after that victory don't end up getting to the top. But some who seize the initiative and move on there. Let's talk about the ladies. Surprise, surprise. Anytime Serena Williams is not in the tournament, the next best thing, Maria Sharapova. But of course, she has gone home today. She lost to Angelique Kerber. It was a hard-fought one for the German. Let me talk to you, Cosmos. It was really tough.
Yeah.
The game dragged on and on and on. The third set, more than 8 match points in that one. But I don't know. Does this show us where the title will be going?
Well, of course, like you said, after Serena is always a certain Maria Sharapova. When the likes of Wozniacki would say she's not particularly a contender in any of the female when it comes to the Grand Slam. But then Angelique Kerber really came out, strong. Angelique Kerber, this is the first time I will be seeing this strong in a long time, going against Sharapova. It really dragged on, and of course she won. It was a very tiring one for the both of them, and Sharapova couldn't just get that needed strength to just win this. So good luck to Kerber, and Sharapova will be ruling the fact that she
let's talk about
just one person,
the ladies.
A former winner, 2011 champion, Petra Kvitova.
Yes,
she's the only top seed in this
remaining. But let's spare a thought for Sabine Lisicki. Well, you can't call her the defending champion. It should be Marianne Bartoli. But she wasn't here. So by virtue of that, you could almost call her the defending champion because she was in the final. But I don't know. Can she fancy her chances at this stage? She got to the final. The lady that defeated you in the final last year is not in the competition anymore. On your way to the final, you defeated anybody that was anybody in female tennis, and you are at this stage again.
The only obstacle is Petra Kvitova.
Yes.
When you have, especially in the women category, you're not likely going to see the top seed. But when you have a former winner of the Grand Slam, that's going to be the major obstacle to those who have not won the Grand Slam before.
Because they have the experience.
Because you have the experience. If Kvitova cashes out in the next round, then we're going to see a new winner. But if she gets into the semi-final, gets to the final, that element of pedigree, the character, is going to come into play, and she's likely going to win it. Because that's the way we've seen women tennis run. You can't predict, you can't see. But once you have a former Grand Slam winner in the mix of first timers in the finals, then you're likely going to see the pendulum will swing to the side of the former Grand Slam winner.
Okay. Well, the first half is almost concluded, and it is goalless as we speak. Belgium and United States, it's goalless as we speak. First 45 minutes played, 4 minutes of extra time also played. But guys, before I allow you go and we wrap up things tonight, Nodi, your final take. As the team's going to halftime, they're going to go goalless. Where do you think the pendulum will swing?
Belgium will take this.
Okay. Cosmos?
Well, it's very difficult to say, but I'm rooting for the United States of America because of Jürgen Klinsmann. He has really done good things for this United States team.
All right, we'll wait to see how everything pans out. Some of us have lost interest. No African interest in it for us. But of course, we still have to keep tabs on the 2014 World Cup. So when we return, tomorrow, and that's Wednesday, we will be talking about the quarter-final list, the 8 teams in the quarter-final. So that will be all tonight on the show. Join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.